here. Ladies and gentlemen, as we move ahead with the agenda, I take the opportunity of now requesting and inviting our guest of honor, who is also a distinguished speaker and brings with him decades of leadership experience in public institutions and infrastructure, to speak now as chairman of PRST and former general manager of the Airports Authority of India. He has witnessed firsthand how thoughtful leadership communication guides organizations through complexity and change. Ladies and gentlemen, please join your hands as we invite Shri G.S. Bawa to please address the gathering. जोरदार तालियों के साथ स्वागत करते हैं Shri G.S. Bawa, Chairman PRST and ex-General Manager Airports Authority of India.
Good afternoon, everybody. Respected officers, dignitaries on the dais. Speaking amongst the dignitaries on the dais is a great honor extended to the individual as well as to the Public Relations Society Delhi. Public Relations Society Delhi joins hands with PRCI because we strongly believe in bridging the gaps wherever they are. And Jairam is a true PR man. He said, because of PRST shall join. We always have been joining hands together, but this opportunity is a great opportunity to us to move forward in the area of corporate communication and PR. Now, Gita rightly mentioned the theme of the talk, leadership communication in complex, uncertain environment. PR people are known as they are thrown into the water without asking them. There is no choice to them. They have been made to go and address the people. So that uncertainty is part of our day-to-day life. But there is a change. Change has come not by our invitation. It has been thrown upon us. Earlier, leaders communicated to inform people. Today, leaders communicate to stabilize the environment, because everybody is equally informed and the turbulence is continuous. So you need to sustain that turbulence, and there the need of the leader is very important. As professional guiding the communication landscape from Delhi, we know that uncertainty is no longer a temporary phase, and we have faced that in today's function also. It is our permanent operating environment. Over the past couple of years, or the recent past also, we have all navigated relentless artificial intelligence-based disruptions, complex geopolitical shifts, a deep trust deficit in the institutions and the information ecosystem that moves for faster and actual facts. Everybody has flagged that the trust is the common factor among all disruptions. Yes, it is very important. In this landscape, corporate strategy deck becomes obsolete within a week, rather within hours. Public policy pivot overnight, yet through all the volatility, organizations and the public still look to one anchor for direction, and that is the voice of the leader. Everybody looks for that, and that is why our focus today is not only apt, rather it is urgently required to be addressed. In complex and uncertain environments, communication is not just a tool of leadership. Rather, I believe that communication is the leadership in today's context. Having spent years sitting as a backbencher, I have observed a lot how leadership works. Steering communication through complex crises and transformations in the public sector, I have learned that exceptional leadership communication comes from three important C's. Within the available time, I will flag all those three C's. First C to me is clarity and certainty. Traditional management taught us that leaders must have all the answers. Today, that exception is an illusion because everybody has all the answers through the AI mode. was pretending to have all the answers actively destroy the trust if you are not really speaking the truth. In times of uncertainty, people do not panic because they receive bad news. They panic because they hear no news. Strategic leadership do something different. What is that? They name the reality. You be real. They state with clear mind, to clarity. Here is what we know, here is what we do not know, and here is exactly how we will make our decision. You involve the audience, involve the citizen in your decision. This approach expects our audience intelligence and provides a predictable process they can hold on to. Clarity is not about presenting a complete map of the future. It is about lighting the next step together. Second C, connecting over command. During stable periods, you can lead with top-down directions and targets. In complex times, you must lead with sharing, meaning when anxiety runs high, teams silently look for three fundamental questions. Number one, am I safe? Am I seen in that canvas, or do I matter? If you do not there, then you stop taking interest in the whole process. If your executive communication fails to answer these questions, your performance indicators will not land anywhere. Empathy is not a soft skill, it is a core business strategy. The most powerful message a leader can deliver in a tough phase is not to demand a hit target. I personally see weight you are carrying, and we will navigate that weight transition together. We will shoulder to shoulder help the audience. True connection builds the psychological safety required for people follow into the unknown. We are always moving into the unknown certainty. It is the job of the PR to take the people together. Third C, consistency over charisma. A single inspiring town hall will not carry out in any organization beyond a couple of months or maximum 6 months of managing the situation. In complex environment, rumors travel at the speed of light. So rightly mentioned, rumors travel very fast. And fear quickly fills any information vacuum. So your priority for a primary job is to be the most consistent signal in the noise. You should, even the noise, you should be loud enough to be recognized. You must deliver the same core message across all channels, week after week, even when the update is simply we are continuing to work on the solution. That consistency eventually builds your culture, and that culture brings a long-term confidence in the audience. The strategic blueprint. Let's look at a practical example from the public sector. I do not want to name that, but then during a major regulatory shift, we lack definite operational data. We should never hold the facts and figures. Instead of staying silent or waiting for the final policy blueprint, we always shall feel committed to single discipline. A brief, periodical, weekly, it could be weekly, daily, monthly, as per your convenience, but that brief shall be there. Even when the updates were minor, the steady rhythm reduces institutional anxiety far more than any grand corporate announcement. People stop guessing and they start building trust. As we stand here today, I want to challenge all of us. Are we doing enough to move our leadership from broadcasting to activity dialogue? I don't think we are doing that, but we should be doing that. As empowering our anxiety to say, I do not know, but here is how we will decide. We are still forcing them to change an illusionary world. What then is the ultimate takeaway as PR and corporate communication professionals today who are all standing? sitting here. We must fundamentally elevate our role. We are no longer just the announcer of the executive decisions. We must be the architect of the organizational clarity. We must move from broadcasting to activity dialogue and form, reaching to external narratives to the activity shaping them from purpose to purpose. Friends, I will leave you with this final thought. In complex and uncertain environments, leaders are not measured by absolute brilliance to be decisions they make. They are measured by clarity they create while they are making them. When the map head is completely blank, people do not look for the smarter person in the room. They follow the clearest voice. That is important. Thank you very much. With this, I think we should look forward to developing a Viksit Bharat with a clear voice and trust. Time is not much, but time is active. We should act now. Thank you very much.
For that exceptional talk, it beautifully reminds us that institutions flourish when people flourish. Ladies and gentlemen, a nation's strength is reflected not merely in its economic progress,